Hey, what's going on guys? TTL or Test the Limit here, and in today's video, I'm going to give you my top 5 props for tomorrow, July 30th for esports. Again, I am just giving League of Legends props, including the LPL and LCK leagues for tomorrow morning. This morning, we absolutely crushed it. So this morning, we actually went 4 out of 5 and gained 3 units overall. So if you played $100, as a unit, then you would be up $300 profit today. And the reason is in the 5-pick flex, I recommended playing 1 unit. We hit 4 out of 5, so that would have been double. That would have been $100 profit. And then for both of the 2-pick power plays, I recommended playing half a unit. So that would be up another 100 and then up another 100. Because if you played 50, you would get 3x your money back, and that would be 150 back, which is 100 profit. So overall, you would be up 3 units by playing the slips that I recommended this morning. And I am going to start keeping a track of, like this, how many units we win or lose the day before. This was in a comment. Somebody recommended it. I really appreciate that. I think that's a great idea. And yeah, we crushed it this morning. Let's do it again tomorrow. And let's get straight into the picks. So my first prop is Hope over 7 kills. He has an average of 6.5 kills per game over his last 10. So in one game, he's averaging over 6 kills. So in 2, he should easily be able to fly over the 7 mark. I think this number is going to be bumped. He's hit this number in 9 out of his last 10 showings. He is debatably the best AD carry in the world. In my opinion, he is. He is my top pick as AD carry. And he's an absolute monster on the Rift. As most AD carries these days, he tends to play a lot of carry champions. So you'll see him playing Aphelios, Draven, champions like that. And his matchup versus RNG tomorrow should stay really close. I think the odds are like minus 115 to minus 1. Super close. And I expect Hope to get a ton of kills and for the matchup to stay super bloody. So RNG and JDG are both very blood-hungry teams. They're kill-thirsty. So, I mean, they are killing each other left and right. And in a matchup versus each other, I expect this to be super fast-paced. And I expect there to be a lot of action going on. Which is the reason that for my prop 2, I'm choosing 369 over 5. So he has an average of 3.5 kills per game. So yet again, almost there in just one game average. He's went over this number in 7 out of his past 10 games. He's on the same team as Hope and is versus RNG. So again, this matchup is super close and should be super bloody as both teams tend to play super aggressively and try to get a lot of kills. 369 is the top laner. And it really depends. This line really depends on what champions he has put on. So if he's put on a champion like Sejuani, it might be a little bit more risky. But I expect him to get some of his carry champions that he tends to play, like Tryndamere, Camille, Gwen. Gwen is amazing right now. Any champion like that, I expect him to go over this number in potentially just one game. 369 is an amazing top laner. You'll see people in the chat just typing 369 because, like he's getting kill after kill and they're getting hyped up and it's really fun to see. And I think this matchup is going to be really fun to watch. And I am leaning on JDG to actually win, maybe even via sweep. So I'm not really leaning towards any of the RNG props, but I'm heavily leaning towards both of these JDG props. I expect him to get on a carry champion in at least one of the first 2 games tomorrow, and with that, he should get tons of kill potential. There's plenty of upside with this play, and yeah, I mean, I just absolutely love it. Prop number 3 would be Ruler over 6.5. Now, let me just get this out of the way. I have no idea why this is at 6.5. He has an average of 7 kills per game. So that's already 0.5 over. That would already hit the prop in just one game on his average. He's hit the number in 9 out of his past 10 games. And we've played Ruler twice in the past week. and he has went over both times. He is an absolute monster in his position, and for some reason, they brought his prop line down. I think it was 7.5 last time, maybe even 8.5, and they brought it down to 6.5 just because it's a matchup that's supposed to be a little bit closer. I have no reason to believe that Roller will let us down in this matchup. He tends to play a ton of the high kill champions like Aphelios, and although they are against T1, who, let me get this straight, they are one of the best LCK teams out there, one of the best teams in the world out there, for that matter. But they're very fast-paced. So if you put Roller, who averages 7 kills per game, who's went over this number 9 out of his past 10 games, in a pace-up matchup versus T1, a team that plays super aggressively and risky, I have no reason to believe that he won't get over this number with ease. So I'm locking that one in for sure. Prop number 4 is Prince over 6.5. Now I do consider this one a lean. I would not play this in power play. He has an average of 3.8 kills per game, and he's gone over in 4 out of his last 10 games, but 7 of his last 10 victories. He did let us down last time, unfortunately. I think that was 2 days ago, or yesterday morning, actually. But in this close matchup versus DRX, I can see plenty of potential for kills. He is a monster in victories, and as long as Live Sandbox can keep the series close and win one of the first 2 games, they should be able to get Prince over this number with ease, especially if he ends up... if they end up sweeping, he should easily. Prop number 5, I consider this a little bit of a lean as well. He's went over this number in 9 out of his past 10 victories, but 5 of his past 10 games overall. It's Deft over 5.5. He's a terrific player. He's the AD carry for DRX, and he should be in a fast-paced matchup versus Live Sandbox because they are a fast-paced team. At 5.5, it's just extremely low, especially for an AD carry player. You're usually seeing 7.5, 8.5. Viper, for example, today is set at 9.5. I expect him to pull this off with ease. Even in one game, potentially, he could get 6 kills. But his averages are a bit low. That's why I didn't include them here. He's averaging like 2 kills per game, which would put him under the prop line. I do only recommend playing him in flex plays, but he's a terrific option to round out a 5-man, or if you want to put him in a 3-man flex or a 4-man flex, feel free to do so, but just don't put him in any power play. Now, as for my slips for today, I only have 2 slips that I'm personally playing. I'm playing 1 unit on both of those, and I'm playing all 5 of my plays in a flex 5-man for 1 unit. And I'm playing Ruler over 6.5 paired with Hope over 7 for 1. So those are my only 2 slips that I'm playing tonight. Feel free to throw Prince or Deft in some of those and make them flex picks if you want. But for me, this is what I'm running with. I do want to point out, if you are feeling generous, if we keep hitting and you want to tip, feel free. I will leave a PayPal and a Venmo in the comment down below. I do not have a Patreon quite yet. If you would like for me to start one, let me know. If you want things to be behind a paywall a little bit more, and I won't release my slips, and I can keep my slips secret. And there's also some props that sometimes I don't upload, but I would be uploading every single slip I play on that Patreon. So just let me know how you feel about that in the comments down below. I'm very iffy on it, but people have asked. So yeah, just let me know. I feel very confident this morning, but bankroll management is key. So I'm just playing the 2 units. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment down below on how you feel about the Patreon and about tipping. And I will see you guys next time in tomorrow's video. Thanks, guys. Bye.